Sup, SourceFed, welcome back. My name is Philip DeFranco, and in this video I will be sharing everything that really did not matter today, but for some reason everyone is talking about. So really just consider this video a cheat sheet if you want to have a conversation with someone that fills their daily lives with things that have nothing to do with them, and should really not concern them. But for some reason they're trending on Twitter right now. And we start with an old favorite of mine, Miss Paris Hilton, who took a break from saying that black people are icky. Or rather, I was paraphrasing, reportedly she said gross. Well, it seems our lovely Paris has evolved from saying ignorant racist things to ignorant gay things. Because a new audio published to the web, she said, quote, "Ew, to get fucked. Gay guys are the horniest people in the world. They're disgusting. Dude, most of them probably have AIDS. I would be so scared if I were a gay guy. You'll like die of AIDS." Now I would say in her defense, Paris is somewhat of an expert on the topic of STDs and AIDS, but really all this is evidence of what we already knew. Paris is a vapid, empty person. A vapid, empty person who is most likely under the influence at most every given time, saying ignorant and doing ignorant things. And I think the reason I even talk about Paris Hilton, I mentioned that I hate it, is I wish celebrities and people in that position, that they would do something a little more with it. I mean, when Paris Hilton or Kim Kardashian say anything, even if it's remotely nice, I feel like it's just the beginning of a 1-2 punch to sell something to little girls. I mean, I also want to feature people like Emma Stone, who one, gorgeous, and I would do terrible, terrible things, Emma Stone, just in case you're watching this video. But two, she actually goes out and she just teamed up with Halle Berry to bring awareness to breast cancer, telling women, but more importantly, her fans, to get checked up, that it is a serious issue. But then we moved to someone that I thought the situation was like black and white, but it's not really, and that is Courtney Stodden. When it first came out, she was this underage girl marrying this old guy, and then she had that music video where she's like, "Don't blame it on me, girl.
Don't put it on me, girl. Don't put it on me, girl, no."
My initial thought, along with many others, was kill it with fire. And then I see trailers for this couple going on to VH1 couples therapy, and I still think kill it with fire. And the reason people pay attention, aside from the shock value, is, when she actually puts on her makeup properly, she looks gorgeous. As long as she does not talk, it's a good time. But then I also thought, does it take a lot of strength to be Courtney Stodden? Because with so many people openly against you, and I've been a part of that group, does that make you strong? Does it almost, in some weird, terrifying, bizarre world, make you a role model to be whoever you're gonna be, even though everyone else is saying kill it with fire? I think a little bit, and I am aware that most people pay attention to celebrity stuff because they love seeing people fail. Take Mark Zuckerberg, for example. Gossip sites across the globe were like, yes, Mark Zuckerberg lost $8 billion. He was number 14 on the Forbes richest people in America list at $17.5 billion, but pff, what a loser. Now he's only worth $9.4 billion. What are you gonna do with that? Live a life still 80 times more awesome than me? Whatever, stupid. And then I go further down the rabbit hole and I realize that a lot of this celebrity news that I somewhat hate serves a weird different purpose, to take these larger than life personalities and make them relatable. Things that are relatable to everyone. Like the news that Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart are gonna get back together. Aside from the twihards who are just gonna gush over this story, it brings up a very interesting point in our society. If you are a woman or a man and you cheat, it is bad. But socially, if a man or a woman cheats, it is completely different. While morally it is equally wrong, socially it is more acceptable for one than the other. And that also plays true if you take someone back. If a guy takes a girl back, they are seen as weak. But in our society, if a girl takes a guy back, it is more understandable. They're just guys, they gotta do their thing. It's evolution. And I guess the main point of this story is, in my opinion, cheaters are equally asshole-ish. But a question to you, do you think an act of cheating means it's over, it's done, you cannot forgive? Or do you think that's closed-minded, mistakes happen? And the last thing I want to mention is an actor that most likely Paris Hilton would think is gross. Donald Faison is going to be Dr. Gravity in Kick-Ass 2, and that sounds amazing. And they released pictures and it looks so awesome. And I'm excited. Granted, I think Donald Faison is double the awesome when he is with Zach Braff, but even without Zach Braff there to support his chocolate bear, this is gonna be awesome. Also, it doesn't hurt that Christopher Mintz and Chloe Waltz are returning for the movie, but I guess the main point of this video is Donald Faison is awesome. Also something about hot girls, and I'm not sure why people care about terrible people. Remember, of course, your question of the day. Leave your comments down below. But of course, as always, my name is Philip DeFranco. You have just watched SourceFed, and we will be back in, I'm not really sure at this point.